Yo, what is going on, guys? Goobies here. Thank you all so much for tuning into the video today. What I got for you is a little tips and tricks on the map Shipment. Now, a lot of people have a love-hate relationship with this map. It is the absolute biggest clusterfuck of a map in Call of Duty, but I'm going to be showing you guys some tips on how to drop 100 kills every single time you play this map. It's actually very simple, and I'm going to be going through some of the things that I take into consideration before I play this map. So, the first thing I want to talk about is definitely your weapon choice. Now, this is not just any other map. This is an incredibly small map. Grenades go all over the place. You're going to want a good running class to get out of the way of a lot of things. Now, with that being said, LMGs do work on this map. You see there's decent cover with the barrels, the cars, and different shit like that. So LMGs do work on this map. Obviously, it's going to be a little harder to run away from grenades and stuff like that. But LMGs successful. Any semi-automatic weapon, burst fire weapon, isn't going to be as good on this map, considering how fast-paced it is and how spawns flip all the time. There's kids spawning literally right on top of you. So definitely going to want to have that automatic weapon for the edge in every gunfight. Next thing I wanted to talk about on this map. Obviously, you see me looking around here. There's barrels, there's cars, there's different stuff I can kind of head glitch and get behind. Those are very big. You're going to want to utilize those all the time on this map. Being out in the open makes you incredibly vulnerable. You see how in the beginning here I'm kind of running out in the open, and I'm getting mowed down by kids sitting behind barrels and side crates and shit like that. Now, these are really helpful to help you get your streaks early, because that's one of the biggest things on this map. If you can get your streaks early, you're basically set up. If you can get that airstrike, you're basically going to get that helicopter, because this map's so small, you're almost guaranteed a couple kills with that airstrike. So moving on to the next thing, obviously, if you've played Shipment, you know it's an absolute shit show with fucking grenades. Grenades are everywhere. They're all over. You're basically dancing around this entire map trying to escape grenades. I mean, and everyone you kill either drops a grenade or a grenade just lands right next to you. As you see, there's grenades all over me all the time on this map if you paid attention to it. So one thing I want to cover on that is don't be afraid to throw on Martyrdom on a running around class. You know, I don't run it on this class just because I'd rather have a different perk 3, but Martyrdom, if you're looking to get more kills, I mean, you're guaranteed some kills with Martyrdom on this map, because kids, you'll get killed, and then you'll drop a grenade, and then some unlucky dude's going to spawn right on top of you and just get obliterated. So that's Martyrdom, good perk to have on this map. Obviously, it's a pretty bitchy perk, but it'll help you out if you're trying to get a lot of kills on this map. Now, with that being said about grenades, I mean, spawns, you don't really have to know spawns on this map to throw grenades. Obviously, you can just throw them at random and basically have a high percentage of getting a kill. So, obviously, know where to throw your grenades, obviously. Now, the spawns, since the round just ended here, it's going to switch over to the second round gameplay. See, it wasn't too bad first half, dropped about 60 kills, which isn't great, but it's not bad. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about that I think you guys should utilize the most is the Hipfire on most of these submachine guns. Now, instead of running perk 3 Martyrdom, I do run submachine guns, and I use perk 3 steady aim that makes your hipfire very small. So that does help out a lot, and considering this map, it's a lot of running around and kids are like always right in front of you. Using this hipfire and just having good accuracy with it is pretty essential. I use it a lot throughout this, and it does help me out in a lot of gunfights. It gives you the edge all the time, because by the time you aim in on a lot of these kids, you can already be dead, because the TTK in this game is fast as shit. TTK is time to kill, and it's very quick. So having the edge is pretty essential and just getting more kills throughout the game. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about is knowing the spawns. I know that sounds really self-explanatory, but on this map, if you do kind of know the corners they spawn in, you could spam grenades over there and just be kind of aiming in over there when your team's kind of taking control most of the map. You can get a ton of kills that way. If you played Shipment, you know that you can literally spawn right on top of someone. So that's another thing I recommend utilizing when you're playing this clusterfuck of a map. Now, that's basically it for today's video, guys. Last thing I wanted to add here is I'm considering starting a shout-out series. Let me know down in the comments if you're interested. Basically, I'm going to be taking 3 accounts every week in a video and giving you guys a shout-out that are the most active here on the channel, whether that would be Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, obviously more YouTube-oriented. So all you got to do is be subscribed to me and just be actively commenting on the videos. And obviously being on Twitter and Instagram does boost your chances as well. I'll leave those links down in the description. But that's basically it for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy and found this helpful, make sure to smack a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that red subscribe button. That does help me out, and you're awesome if you do so. But otherwise, like always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and peace out. Go.